You said that about John Wall. I did, bro. Anthony Edwards won't give him a face scan.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports.
Yes.
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Why Anthony Edwards won't give 2K a face scan, bro? That's
and
hilarious.
a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Then on Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
That's who running the Warriors.
It's a good checkpoint to see how they fit. It's the fifth contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Fox. Morant is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Simmons.
This team, bro.
In at the 4. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Reed is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Dillingham in at the 1. Coaching staff's Clark.
If you rock with me like really go, I mean really go, you gotta leave a like in the video. It helps us really grow.
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many
they saying they a good team, bro.
Typically they are all
They saying they're a good team.
The head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Now here's Fox.
What's up, John? What's up, John? These goofy ass niggas gonna give you 89 overall. They don't even got you in the 90s. That's what I got some. About to be his best year yet.
Now here's Reed.
No.
With his 3. Morant looking around. Here's Fox. Goes back up. Outside for Simmons.
I want you to shoot that, Simmons.
Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Reed. Clock at 4. Here's Fox. Nice hit with the layup off the mark.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Oh, John. They said they ain't got you in the 90s. They said they ain't got you in the 90s.
To Morant. Fox is screen
About to be his best year yet. Oh, John. They ain't got you in the 90s? Okay.
Yeah. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the foot.
Pass to Reed to the right side. Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Simmons. By Achiuwa.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
To the middle.
They got lost in the sauce.
Morant's acrobatics
They got lost in the sauce.
attention, but his passing is also elite.
They got lost in the sauce.
McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Achiuwa. Fires the 3. And Simmons with the rebound.
The ball up. Stop getting the rebound. I get the ball.
Morant outside. Good and a nice assist from Fox. Morant's got 6 points.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather.
Another thing that I love about this team is that the only people that can score on my starting five is Mikal too, but y'all not looking to pass it to Eddie or Ben. He gonna go to work.
It happened so often.
So he gonna go to work. I love that.
He can get to that shot and all of
Ben
a sudden
and
out of
shit.
nowhere, and it go down as another goal.
Dillingham with it. He's picked up by Morant. Shot clock at 6. Edwards inside. He's against Bridges.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good
Here's Fox.
Hey, Eddie.
Here's Edie. Guarded by Reed.
No, you didn't.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
6th in opponent points per game. And one of the top 10 teams in our league in terms of points off turnovers. They recognize that the best time to attack is when the opponent is scattered all over the floor.
And great with the defense they played last season. No opponent looked forward to playing them. You pointed it out. Teams did not shoot a high percentage against them. Hits it from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen here.
Got me tipping.
I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Simmons. Still scoreless. Here's Edie. And it's good assisting on the play with Simmons.
Simmons is so intelligent in these screen and rolls. A fantastic decision maker.
Here's Dillingham. Started by Morant.
Ooh.
Bridges against Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
They grabbed their own miss. Fox at the top, winding down. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
He should have teed Fox up for that.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away. But the inside area is their territory.
Teed Fox up.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball.
Defense, man. I'm telling y'all this defense.
Find those quality looks.
Fox finds Simmons. Back to Fox. Outside, Simmons. Bridges for three. Here's Fox. Pass to Morant.
Okay.
And another shot. And it's good on the way. Morant's got his third basket of the night right there.
Every time he gets scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
McDaniels against Simmons. Pass to Achua. And here's Reed. Shoots over Fox. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip.
Nigga ain't made a layup yet.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Dillingham with it. Headed by Morant. Pass to Edwards.
This defense ain't no joke. They're locking shit up. McHale ain't worried about the man.
Really well done there. Just confident and never in a hurry.
I should. I'm glad I can't put Ben Simmons on. I can.
To the paint. And stolen by Achua. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Reed misses.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Pass to Edie. Morant with it. Defended now by Dillingham. Nice move. And Fox gets it to go.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Oh, here's Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Pocket six.
Defense, man.
Inside.
What up, Eddie?
Off on the lane.
Yeah.
And he has definitely been
The ball up.
struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Johnson, he's checked in for Edwards. Wennington, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Fontecchio's coming in for Ben Simmons. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Morant. Up top, Reed. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Lets it go from the wing. Dillingham, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He was all alone on that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been good.
Fontecchio passes to Morant. Down low. Here's Fox. Another shot puts the move on. Nice hit again. Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Reed kicks to McDaniel.
Ow.
Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Morant outside. To the middle. Here's Fox. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Pass to Wennington to the inside. Stolen by McDaniels.
Oh, give him a
4-on-3 break.
Get off him.
Here's the three. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's
Stuck to this nigga the whole fucking time.
Want the title of 3-and-D player, you've
Damn,
got to
shit
make
is fun.
three. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He finished with 64 points, and he dominated the glass all night, ripping down 20 boards. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league above.
Quote me.
And Minnesota has possession. 11-point game. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Back to Gobert. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to guard with.
They've got Edwards. Johnson is up there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Santos in at the 4-man position. So that's the Timberwolves foul. Here's Morant. And he makes good on the lane. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, I'm
Let's go,
amazed
John.
at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full
Bro,
control.
how do you say that?
Pass to Gobert. Now, here's Johnson. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Morant outside. And it's Fox with the jam.
The shit, bro.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Johnson. Beautiful reverse layup. Johnson
How you do that?
his 3rd bucket of the night.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
I don't believe it.
Morant outside. Fox passes to Morant. Wilkins dishes to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Fox. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunk. The defender was right in his face on that one, and he threw him off just enough.
I miss a dunk. I miss a dunk in the
confidence as the lid has come off the hook.
Bridges outside. Bridges gets the screen from Fox. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Fox, you are
With the screen on Bridges. Edwards against Bridges.
you locking all that up, Bill.
Pass to Santos. Here's the Marquis with the three-point shot. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. Right, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. Well, most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
He hits one and misses one at the line. When Niles is out there, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor. He's got great size and strength, and he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possession on the glass, he steps in and takes time. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Fucking done it. Give me the fucking ball when they get a rebound. Look at it going.
And get back into it.
Here's Morales.
And one.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
Score inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And he's good on the second.
He has to get a rebound and throw the ball to the
Timberwolves
fucking
trail by 8.
low ass center. No dribbling or passing ability.
Outside
Up
Edwards.
already giving me the rock.
Reed kicks to Edwards.
Just running up court.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. 6 to shoot. Over Bridges. And it's denied by Fox. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Now Simmons. No scoring in this one. Fox a screen on Edwards. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Simmons off the pick from Fox. And Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got his first 2 points of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Reed kicks to McDaniel. Pass to Johnson. Back to McDaniel. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Bridges with some nice defense.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McDaniels kicks to Reed. Pass to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Bridges. Gobert in the corner. Here's Reed. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration.
Look
This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Look up.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Reed. Down low. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. Bridges
No,
with the
this
steal.
is the defense I'm talking about.
Here's Fox. And Jay gets the whistle that time.
Oh,
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Gobert. And Dillingham subbed in for Johnson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Morant kicks to Bridges. Here's Edey, covered by Achua. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Morant sets a screen for Bridges. Hands it from downtown. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Run your play then.
Defensively, they are in total control.
And don't give out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Johnson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Pass to Dillingham.
3 seconds.
Reed with a screen on Morant. And Reed has it in the corner. Can they get it? And Reed throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Follow for two-hand jam.
I'll tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start swinging. Picking up his second foul here has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Morant. Here's Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Fox hits them both.
I like what I see in his approach this quarter. Much more aggressive getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
On the wing, Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. You take a look at Fox, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Anthony Edwards doing just as much. Another guy who can get a lot of points, top 5.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So it's possible the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Reed. Spencer, headed by Simmons. Shot clock at 5. On the arc. Sinks the triple. Reeves got 8 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Grimes. That's tipped. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Bridges outside. Bridges gets the screen from Fox. On the clock. Lets it go from 11. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got his 3rd assist on the night. Timberwolves trail by 16. Dillingham with it. Out to the wing. Pass to Achua. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
This is
Bridges with the steal. Fox with it. Covered by Achua. McDaniels against Bridges. Fox with the screen for Bridges. And the call on the shot.
This is the defense, bro.
It's going to be on Precious Achua.
It's 2, Bridges. Come on, Bridges.
And get to that line.
God damn.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Minnesota shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. McDaniels against Bridges. McDaniels kicks to Reed. His 3 pointers off the mark.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And it's Fox with the jam.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Pass to McDaniels. 1:32 left in the first half. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Fox with the rebound.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bridges against Reed. And stolen by Simmons. And it's Memphis on the break.
This defense is insane.
The game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
McDaniels in the post.
Good
Defended
shit.
by Bridges. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. Here's Reed.
Oh.
There it goes. Oh, he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain
That's
this.
insane. Foxy.
Svensson. Guarded by Simmons. And Reed has it in the corner. A 3 gets the 3-pointer.
Fox, you good.
Reed's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. Oh, my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it's Memphis, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. And changing. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. So on the floor for Memphis. Fox is out there with Edey. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Morant. And it's Simmons in at the small forward. Inside, here's Reed. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Loose. Fox with the steal. Out to Morant. Lobbed up there for Fox.
What are you doing?
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Gillingham.
Get out of here.
And Bridges with the block.
Bridges with the block.
His wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. To the middle, here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Timberwolves have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Morant.
Wow.
It's deflected.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the inside. Reed buries it down low. Reed's got 13.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Fox with the screen for Bridges. To the paint. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Bridges with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Drop up 2 there. Morant's got 19 points.
And we're seeing some
The
great
defense
ball
I'm
movement
talking
out of this
about.
group, guys.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Driving the lane. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Grizzlies making a switch here. Wennington's checked in. Good on both. And so it's Memphis with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Back to Reed. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the inside. With the jam.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Pass to Achua. And here is McDaniels. Guarded by Simmons. Gillingham with it. Here's Reed. 6 on the shot clock. And it's denied by Fox.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
That's the bait move.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats
Hey,
for
man,
Memphis?
that's why you must never
High
make the
effort
bait.
brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Edwards inside. He's against Bridges. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Stolen by McDaniels.
No way.
Edwards looking it over. Here's James. And that'll be
No way he
the
decided.
officials on the call with the foul.
Oh.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunity.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Fontecchio's coming in for Simmons, and it's Bane in for Mikal Bridges. Morant passes to Fox. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Wennington. A kick out to Bane. Morant against Reed. Fox a screen on Reed. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota shooting just 34% from the floor. Pass to Reed. Takes a three. Brings it from the outside. Reed's got 16 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Morant outside. To the middle. Here's Fox. The shape. Fox with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Pass to Reed from deep. The offensive rebound. And it's denied by Fox. Morant kicks to Fox. Pulls in another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. The kick out to Bain. With the second effort, they shoot again. Fox with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
The Grizzlies shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together.
Damn, we pushed the shit out of them. Same time? Huh. Didn't play. Come on, Ja. It's a blowout. He'd have played. He'd have got his 30 with you.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the
It's
win.
about to be nothing
This
but
one
blowout.
was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for.
Defense on this team is too crazy.
You earned that one.
All the lames who think we're not on Hall of Fame.